Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, if you're a planner addict, you probably recognize this box. I did an order from Erin Condren for the new 2016/17 planners. I have had one for the first time this past year and I've really enjoyed it, and I've been doing some plan with me videos and just a little bit about planning and organization in general on my channel, and I thought some of you guys would really appreciate seeing like an open box video, so that is what I'm going to do today. I did my order a little while ago and I've just had it sitting here waiting, ready to film. So let's open up the box. Here I have my little, what do we call this? We call this an invoice, Rachel. Well done, we're off to a great start. I'm just going to put that to the side. I will put a list of the products that I ordered and links and stuff like that so you guys can check it out. I do also have a affiliate link, so you can get $10 off your first order if you haven't ordered from Erin Condren before. That will be in the description box as well for those of you who might want to use it. Save yourself 10 bucks. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but 10 bucks is 10 bucks. I used one when I first got mine as well. So we have here a Be Free sticker, as well as you have a brilliant heart and a beautiful mind little postcard here, which is kind of sweet, cute. Then let's open up the packaging. I hope you guys can see okay. I have a bit of a weird setup at the moment, but my tripod just wasn't working with the overhead view. So hopefully you guys will be able to see what you need to see. Very gorgeous packaging as always with Erin Condren, nicely bubble wrapped as well. And we have the goodies. So I'm going to take these out and I will move the box out of the way so you guys can see a bit more clearly and not have all the junk in the way. I totally just threw that on the floor. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up were these wet erase markers. These are new, I believe. They're the 4 gemtone pens: magenta, orchid, teal, and black. We'll test these out maybe a little later. I also have here Always a Reason and a Season to Celebrate, which is the designer sticker book monthly collection. So let's take this out of the packaging and see. This is the first time I've ordered any of the sort of peripheral kind of extras that Erin Condren does. I know that some people really like them. I've kind of always been just a little bit on the fence, but I thought this time around I would pick up a few things just so I could see what they were like. So this is the book here. I'll move it in a bit closer so you guys can see. It has some nice foil on it. And then we have a whole bunch of stickers. These ones say Happy New Year. These have a silver foil to them. Start each day with a grateful heart. These are January. So these are month to month. This one actually says 2016. So these ones are February. I figure you can still use it for next year as well. We have March, which is St. Patrick's Day. I do like celebrating like random days, so I thought that would be nice. However, I might have to use these a bit out of order because Erin Condren stuff, for those of you in Australia, would probably realize that April means autumn. However, in America and in the Northern Hemisphere, it does mean spring. So that will work for you guys, but not so much for us here in the Southern Hemisphere. So just something to be aware of when you're ordering this kind of stuff. My camera's having issues focusing. I think it's because of the foil effect, but you guys can see it there. They are really beautiful. We have May, bloom where you are planted. July, again, stars and stripes. A lot of this doesn't apply because we are not American, but that's okay. August, I think this is back to school stuff, so you could use this at the start of the year for Australia. September, we have autumn stuff, which I'd probably use in April. October, I love Halloween things. I'm very into Halloween. I know it's not typically an Australian holiday, but for me, I like it. The quality feels really nice. We've got November, shop till you drop. I'm guessing that's like a Black Friday reference. Give thanks. Again, we don't have Thanksgiving, but really, really pretty. You can see the foil reflected. And then we have Christmas ones, which is always nice. So they feel nice. I don't know how much use I will get with them from my planner, I guess, because I like to have things matching, but we'll see how they go there, and they are really nice quality. The next thing that I picked up was this 280 sticky notes little clip-in, and this is the watercolor version. I know there was like a rose gold kind of one and a metallic one, but I personally liked the watercolor, particularly when you see the planners that I ended up picking up. So there you can see the sticky notes there. You have some flags and some squares, some little like checklists kind of things. Really gorgeous colors. I really like the watercolor design that they have there. I think that'll be really useful. I also picked up 3 of the metallic elastic bands that go around the planner. So you have a gold, a silver, and a copper or rose gold. Then we have the actual planners. So let's move this out of the way. As you can see, I actually picked up 2 this year. I had a little bit of extra money to spend because some of you guys have actually used my code, and I thought because of that I should spend it on something that I can use in videos to show you guys. So I picked up 2 different types. Got one in the new luxe cover, as you can see here. I'm going to pull off the little divider / ruler, which is covered in the blue tape there, but it is usually clear. So the first one that I have here is in the grey with the silver writing, which says create, motivate and inspire, and it's got the silver coil. This is quite nice, although this has kind of got a little bit of a crease there in the corner, if you guys can see that. So I don't know quite what happened there, but it's okay. I'll open this up. So we have the Plan For It pouch, which is separate this year. A lot of you guys will know a lot of this stuff because there have been a lot of videos showing these, but I just thought I'd quickly show you guys what I picked up anyway. If you want more in-depth flip-throughs, there are plenty on YouTube that you guys can check out. You have a coil clip, which you can use for this pocket, or you can use it for something else. You also have a few of these little cards here. Be brave, stay gold, you are totally awesome. They're kind of cute. If you do like project life, or if you like having little things throughout your planner, you might find these useful. I tend to not use them that much, but that's okay. You also get a little hello friend, which I don't know what that, oh, that is your discount code. We also have here a create, motivate, inspire sample sticker book, which gives you some stickers, which I think is actually really nice. And the stickers that you get, my camera will focus. There we go there. The stickers that you get actually have foil on them, which I think is a nice touch. We have some gold and rose gold and silver foil. You also have some of the do-it-all dots, which definitely come in handy. So it's a nice little gift with purchase that you can get there to try out some of the Erin Condren stickers. And then as for the planner itself, can you guys guess what style I got? You can already see that I've gone for the neutral what is it called? Neutral color scheme, which it really appealed to me. I'm very much all about the black and white and gray, so this appealed to me greatly. You have the fly leaf, and then you have the start, just the usual things. I like how it's still got a little bit of color in it throughout, and it's keeping that watercolor theme, which is nice. I love this font, so that was kind of also what drew me to the neutral planners. And if we open up, you can see that this one is the horizontal layout. So I've gone again for the horizontal. I know that a lot of people are vertical, a lot of stickers are made for vertical, but I've kind of gotten used to the horizontal. I like the lines. I like the fact, I don't know, I liked this design. I did feel like the vertical was always very cutesy and very kid-like. I feel like they have fixed that a lot with this new layout, but I decided to still stick with the horizontal. Have here month to month. I do agree with a lot of people with saying that with the black and white, the quality of the printing isn't 100% fantastic. I feel like it looks a little bit, I don't know, mottled, like you've printed it on not a fantastic printer, which is a little bit disappointing given that these are so expensive, but it's certainly not a deal breaker, I don't think. It's more of you're really pedantic about that kind of stuff. But really pretty. So there is that one. Like I said, look on YouTube. There are so many videos sort of showing you page by page if you want to see what they're like. But it's a very similar layout to last year, really. And then you have the note paper at the back. And then you also have, of course, your extra little stickers that come with it. Doctor's appointments, mani-pedi, vacation, game, vote. So some just colored stickers, and then you have your perpetual calendar in the back as well. So that's that one. I do like the luxe cover. I'm a little bit disappointed about this little crease here, but that might come out. I do think that it's not actually that hard. A lot of people were saying that it's kind of hard to move this back and forth. I don't think it's that bad. And mine's probably a little bit thinner because I chose to get just the 12 months, so mine will only start next year. I just prefer that because my current one will go until the end of this year, and I didn't want to waste it by starting these ones mid-year. So that is that. I do think it's really, really nice. The luxe covers do feel lovely. I'd be interested to see how they wear, but nice there. And then the second one that I have here, I did actually cave and get the rose gold coil. Again, I'll remove the little ruler here. Mine seems to be all intact. I know some people have issues. Oh, actually, no. I do have one little clip that is broken there, which is a little bit annoying. I'm not too heartbroken about it because I don't use these that much, but again, something that they need to think about with quality control at Erin Condren. So this is this one. Do you guys want to guess what style I got in this one? We have another pouch. As you can see here, I did go for the neutral color scheme again. This is what the these white wet erase markers were purchased for, was to use on the back of the cover, which is now supposed to be kind of like a dashboard. Somebody did bring up a good point in a video that I was watching, saying that these markers will probably transfer a little bit as they usually do, and you have your sort of fly leaf right there. So if anything's going to be picked up, it's going to be that, which is probably not the greatest, but we'll see. Let's try these markers out while I'm here. Okay, so they skip a little bit, but they're not too bad. Actually, to be honest, I feel like that's really poor quality. There's not a lot of ink coming out at all. This is the first time I've used it and it's like completely dried out. Okay, so I'm gonna say potentially skip the wet erase markers, an early call, but I just don't think that given that is like brand new and it's already looking pretty faded, I don't think that that's the greatest idea for a purchase. One moment, I'm just gonna wipe that off. The good news is I just used a tissue and a little bit of makeup, like micellar water, because that's just happened to be what I had near me, and it doesn't seem to stain, so you can remove them. But I think maybe look into some of your own like wet erase markers, or maybe just skip these because I just don't think the quality of those was that great. Not worth the money. But here we have the neutral planner, and this time I have gone with an hourly layout. I don't know if any of you guys would have guessed that, but I've been looking at hourly planners and I kind of like the way they are. I'm also intrigued to see how using some vertical stickers would go in an hourly planner. I haven't seen anybody do that, and I don't know if it's because they absolutely can't or because nobody's just bothered to try sort of manipulating sticker sets to work in an hourly planner, but I'm going to give it a shot at some point. This is set out, I don't need hour by hour, but I know a lot of people, sometimes they use hours, sometimes they just cover them over, and that kind of appeals to me. I also thought it'd be a nice way to sort of try the vertical layout without it being particularly like straight into the vertical. I like with the hourly you get lines as well. I just prefer lines because I just feel like it makes writing easier. So again, you have the nice watercolor detail throughout. The paper quality and the printing of the black I don't think is perfect, but it is the first time that they've done it. So, you know, it's a work in progress. They'll get better. I have watched Erin Condren videos over the years and I've seen the improvement even if I've never had one myself. So that is it there. And that is everything that I picked up in my big Erin Condren haul. I did get my name on the front of this as well. I really like this floral pattern with the rose gold metallic to match the rose gold coil there. So that is it for my haul. I was just about to finish up, but I realized that I didn't show you guys these metallic elastic goodies here. So let's try one of these. I actually thought the rose gold one would be quite cute on the silver, like as a, I don't know, a contrast. Not that you have to do that, but I could also just use the silver on the silver, but that's kind of what they do. They just hold it together, especially as it starts to get a little bit bulky. I don't know if they necessarily are a necessity, but I thought they were nice. And if you do travel with your planner, like if I take mine to work from day to day, it's just nice to have something holding it all together. This one would also obviously look nice with the copper on the copper. I don't know. I was attracted to the metallics. They do come in colors as well, but I thought I'd go for the metallic ones since I'm a kind of a metallic girl at the moment. There you go. You have those there like that. And since we're at it, let's just try out our little clip-in sticky notes. So I don't know where's the best place to put them. I'm just assuming that you'd put them at the start of your planner, but maybe you could use them in amongst it as well. Oh. I do find this kind of hard, and this is a little bit flimsy, so I don't know. I don't know if that's just me or what, but I think it's really difficult to put in, to do them like one by one, which I'm sure is not the right way to do it. But I'm just scared that I'm going to break it, especially when you've spent so much on things like this. But anyway, it goes in, it works fine. It just sits there so that you can use the sticky notes. I use sticky notes sometimes to pre-plan. I also like them for bits in your, I guess, monthly planner. You see, if you wanted to say mark birthdays, I'll just take one of these, and let's say one of my friend's birthdays is on the 13th, so you just pop it there, and it fits nicely just in the center of the box, so you can use that to mark a birthday or mark a special event, especially if something might change. You can sort of get it and then move it around. I don't know, I thought that was cute, and having the watercolor is a nice contrast to the rest of the black and white or neutral scheme that I've got going on in the planners, and I can move it from planner to planner, which is nice as well. Okay, I'm going to end this rambly video and haul here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of the products, let me know and I'll try and answer them the best that I can for you guys. And if you've got a planner yourself, let me know what you picked up, what layout you've got, whether you went for the neutral or the color. I would love to hear from you. I'd also love to see your planner photos or spreads. Send them to me on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. I am forever searching like hashtags on Instagram and looking at different people's spreads and getting inspiration for stickers and just writing and word art and stuff like that. It's fun. Different way to be creative as an adult if you don't have a normal creative outlet, or if you're not artistic or whatever. That's it from me. I'm going to go check the description box for all the extra info, and I will talk to you guys all next time. Bye.